I was born in two halves torn asunder, to a father with a thunderous heart and a loving mother. At school I made mess with magnetic numbers. I saw sideways eights and would seldom wake from a slumber. I would wonder, with this infant affinity for the infinite, meddling with irony, oxymoron and intricate patterns within which the contradictions were limitless. And I was backed by an hysterical syndicate. We were winging it, soaring from nests, flying the coop, nosedives into the dirt, delving for truth. My childhood was wildly inconsistent, that's true, but nothing and no one could divert my pursuit. And that was until the blues and the bruises of first love. When I sent curses to the hellish, the earthly and the above, I was crippled by what could have been, running with a crutch. The future was a forest and the present, not enough. Life's tough was a lesson I never let get embedded. To abstract, intangible fantasies I was wedded. I sat on mountains made of landfill stresses, trusted intuition, was satisfied with my guesses. It was hectic, but it had its own charm. Poetry flowed from my fingertips, not in arms, and potent emotions held memories that were calm, and to evade cremation asbestos was embalmed. My adolescence passed by in locomotion, on borrowed time divided up into quotients. I sailed boats that were closed until they were open and wrote frictionless fiction in a free-flowing ocean. And then one day I woke on the seabed, and those dreams were Christmas past. My cognizance came slowly, with my senses left till last, only for me to see that the sea was red. And that I'd drowned in a bloodbath, I was in hell again. Except that all its industry had changed. I violently rebelled, trying to wriggle from my chains, but metaphor had bound me to this boiling subterrane. Now, I did not lie still. I did not refrain, but my resistance met with difference that was really all the same. So who was to blame? That Cerberus walker in the iron mask whose grip on those three heads was all that kept me from the dark. And then the lights went out. Stress relief. I went to sleep breathlessly. My head had hit bedrock and the shock had sent me senselessly to dimensions better than the best of what we're meant to see. Inside my mind I wrote the script of what was meant to be. I wrote, "Do not rule with an iron fist, rule with irony, because existence is just one sick joke and the characters are you and me." I screamed, "Give me confidence and room to breathe, and soon you'll see that I'll be moving free with ruthless speed." I had gleaned the truth, but then turned tail anew. Therapy enveloped me, and it did not compute. The doctors called me sick, and I replied, "That's true." They asked me what colour the oranges were, and I said, "Blue." There's no beauty in mental health, just shelved books and waiting, vacant expressions, strange looks and berating, misunderstanding and misinterpretation. But things are fine, they said. Just get in line, take your time, and be patient.